Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this New Year's Day matchup. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
For so many years, Mike, the conversation was, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL? And I think now, after winning back-to-back Super Bowls 3 and 4 years, it's not so much, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL now? It's, is he entering the conversation as being one of the best quarterbacks of all time? I certainly am one of those people that believe that's the case. He has a chance through the rest of his career, now not even being 30 years old, to accomplish a lot of things that are unheard of at the NFL level.
Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
Mike, you said it. You mentioned just how loud it was, the energy in this building leading up to the opening kickoff, and with a sack like that on the first play of the game, this crowd's only going to get louder, and, man, we can feel it all the way up here in the booth.
Mahomes now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second, and now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On fourth down, it's Matt Araiza to punt for KC. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
There was a lot of questions surrounding Jordan Love. Was he the long-term answer in Green Bay following in the footsteps of the legendary Aaron Rodgers? And I think last year in his first season as a full-time starter, he certainly quieted a lot of those questions. He spent time early in his career watching from the sideline, and he wasted no time showing he's one of the top young quarterbacks in the entire league.
Opposite, green. Check pink. Ready?
Throwing to begin is Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Ready, set.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. In trouble, and down he goes.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll try to run for it. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down, and he's got that 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
1st down throw, Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here's the 3rd-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. But let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10.
Down. Set, cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one on target to Watson. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to the air, it's Love. He's going to look downfield once again. Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
To throw is Love. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw.
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Third and 9. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now, as he is on to punt for KC. To return, it's Nixon. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
Now Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set.
Now Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Go now. Set.
A second down throw for Love. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Set. Ready. Ready. Set.
Here's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Play action here. Mahomes. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Now Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Packers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
Throwing is Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That is caught, and he will go all the way. Jaden Reed, touchdown, Green Bay.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense going to take over just before the half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So, it is halftime here on New Year's Day. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. It was an excellent first half from quarterback Jordan Love. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw is Love. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant, and this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Throwing on second down, Love. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws,
Here we go.
you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He gets free. And he will take this one in. 83 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready?
To throw is Love. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
Set. Hut, hut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
On 4th down, Love. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Wow, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
That's taken at about the 14. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Love to throw it on 1st down. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Let's go. Switch, yellow. Smith, red. Check white.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Again, working deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 pack.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And that one will be incomplete. You know, that is some kind of call deep in your own territory, and that's one you're just going to have to live with. First and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They put Kelsey in motion. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he will score. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 28, Chiefs 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. Packers set to kick this one away. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired and the third has come to an end.
Ready, break.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Back to the air, it's Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
10 yards to go.
Down.
Here's Love to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were, Earl.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. It's a big play that time on the fake punt. 36 yards.
Who needs a quarterback when your special teams unit can be the ones to move the chains? I mean, the offense couldn't do it in 3 downs, so what do? You say, all right, punt team, you guys take care of 4th. But in all seriousness, great job catching the defense off guard, and now the offense has another shot.
That one on target to Watson. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Love. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Mahomes on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Couldn't quite tell whether or not that was a designed safety blitz or whether he just did that on his own. Either way, though, Mike, great coverage downfield. That was all the time he needed to get there from his safety spot and come away with the sack.
So Hopkins is the man in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They put Kelsey in motion. High throw, but it's reeled in. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set the stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs over.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Packers offense ready to take over once again. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Set.
Now Love. He's going to look downfield once again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
To throw is Love. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
So, it's a win for the Packers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.